Hey guys, Pyker here, and welcome back to another episode of Prison Architect. We're on episode 20. I've been playing, in between episodes or in between my audio editing and things like that. So I decided to redesign the solitary confinement area, mainly because I feel like I didn't like it. There was too much extra room and not enough different securities for each one. So I redesigned it, and I think we're going to stay with that design. So basically, this is going to be the big ones are going to be medium security and maximum security, because more than likely most of those guys are always the ones that end up being in solitary confinement, and there's usually more of them in solitary confinement than minimum security. So we're going to go ahead and leave those as the medium and maximum security prisoner solitary confinement, and then we're going to have one of these guys be the minimum security, and then half of this one to be protective custody, and half of this one to be maximum or super maximum security. So we'll have solitary confinement for every kind of security that we will encounter. So basically, I am going to build another cell block for this episode, and hopefully we'll be able to get that done rather quickly. I gotta make sure that this isn't going to do what I think it's going to do. That'll probably work like that, unless it creates walls. No, that should work. Okie doke. So we'll have them start working on that foundation, and we'll get another cell block up for our minimum security prisoners. I think we're going to get at least 2 cell blocks up for each. So once this cell block's up for minimum security, we'll swap over to medium security, bring in some medium security prisoners, and work on their yard and their common room and all that fun stuff. But I want to definitely get 2 cell blocks in at least for our minimum security before we start bringing in different or higher security prisoners. So we're going to do that. I am going to throw a jail door on here so that these guys can get in and out of there. And before we lay down any walls inside, we'll put down all the utilities so that the utilities actually get built at a reasonable amount of time. We're also going to increase our canteen size a little bit. So we're just going to throw a couple of these guys down. That'll probably be more than enough for everything. And then we're going to throw down some more of these tables and benches to try to alleviate some of the pressure, I guess, on prisoners. Maybe make them a little bit happier because there's actually room for them to sit down and eat. So have them do that. We'll throw down there too. Might as well. We've got a decent amount of money, so we can actually do some stuff this episode instead of waiting around and waiting for prisoners and stuff like that. See, now if I had continuous intake on right now, we'd be screwed. We'd be screwed royally. So we're I'm glad that we're playing the way that we are, to be completely honest. We also have prisoners. It was giving me a little bit of trouble. The prisoners weren't actually going into the cells. So what I did is I undesignated the holding cell and then redesignated the holding cell, and then all the prisoners got moved into the actual cell block, which was a fix that I didn't know worked. So these guys are waiting solitary confinement. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, you can actually press tab to cycle objects now? Oh, that's cool. So whenever things are on top of each other, you can still select the thing that's underneath. Awesome. That's a new feature. Woohoo! That I enjoy thoroughly because I always have had that trouble. Should probably power the staff room, but I'm not really too worried about it. We've got, let's see, 55 minimum security prisoners. And the thing about minimum security prisoners, too, is they get released a lot more often than any other type of prisoner. So, look, we've already got 2 prisoners due for release soon. More than likely, if they are due for release and they need to go into solitary confinement, they're not going to get released. So we're going to go ahead and throw down we're going to throw down this solitary confinement right here just to have it done. So let's throw down a jail door for it as well. And then those will be all our solitary confinement cells for minimum security. I'm hoping when this foundation isn't done, it doesn't just get rid of all of this wall. Because I've had it do that to me a couple times before, and it always throws me off. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Kind of thing. I don't know what these guys are waiting for. This one's they're waiting for solitary. I think that's the problem. So we need to get our solitary confinement up and running too, but I want to get the cell block done so we can move the rest of the prisoners that are in the holding cell into cells. Okay, so that should do it, and then once they go to put up all the lights, we'll just cancel all the lights. There we go, and pause. Now, let's get rid of all these lights, because I don't like the way that it automatically does that for the cell blocks. And then we'll put down the lights ourselves real quick, like. Yeah, no, that's a good spot. I wish I could, like, clone these sections a little bit bigger. And make building this stuff a lot faster. Okay, that's done. Now we need utilities in there. So we've got power already, so we're just going to run the power the same way that we ran it for the other cell block. So do it to there, go like this, and over to here, there. That'll probably work. We'll go to large pipe, and bring the large pipe all the way over to the end. Then do our small pipe all the way up. Run it there, and there. That should work. Okay, so once our lazy workmen decide to get that done, we'll be able to put it in the walls, and then we'll be able to, we're actually going to open this. We'll have it locked open so our guys can get to it quickly. Is this foundation being built? Did I even lay it down? I'm pretty sure I did. I did. So now we're just waiting on workmen to actually do their jobs. You know, the typical stuff. We're going to throw, like, 3 more capacitors on that power station. It seems like it's running at capacity right now. Or at least damn close to it. And then what else can we research in bureaucracy? We definitely need deployment, definitely need contraband. Remote access is definitely going to be on the top of our list. And then let's go to prison labor, I suppose. Well, no, we're not going to be using it anytime soon because we haven't designated any spots for it yet. Yeah. That's pretty good so far. I think that'll be sufficient for right now, anyways. This will be the laundry. We should probably do that soon, but as soon as you designate a laundry room, you actually have to do laundry, otherwise the prisoners get pissed. Yeah, all these guys are waiting solitary, so we need a solitary confinement cell block up and running quickly, which isn't going to happen because of our lazy motherfucking workmen. I swear to God, I just want to slap the workmen around in this game. They're like the worst. Oh, we got dog handlers to dog patrol, so we need a pen or a kennel. So we'll designate this little room as a kennel, even though I kind of like to have the dogs outside, but we'll still label this as a kennel, and then we'll throw some dog crates in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And we'll hire some dog handlers. We'll hire 2. And then we'll assign one of them, at least, to here. And then we're going to assign another dog handler out here for all of our deliveries. So that'll just be a quick and easy patrol to enable here. So we'll just do this, and then we'll just add a dog patrol to it. Might even hire 2 more dog handlers just to kind of alleviate the pressure on the other dog handler, so we have replacements. We got 2 dog handlers. We need an armory. We need to research the armory. Is that even a possibility yet? We'll just click on it and have them research it next. Or, you know, whenever they actually get to researching it. Our workmen are actually doing the utilities. They're taking forever to do it, but they're actually doing it. That's a plus. 17 waiting solitary confinement. Do we have the ability to dish out punishments yet? Programs, policy, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, destruction, lockdown. This is going to be some harsh punishment. Escape attempt is going to be solitary for at least 10 hours. And everything, because of everything, if they do anything wrong, them and their cell is getting searched. If we find luxuries aren't really a big deal to me. We're definitely going to put solitary for that. Intoxication, we're going to go to lockdown for like 8 hours. Serious injury, solitary for 10. Escape attempt is going to be like the end-all be-all of solitary confinement. Attack prisoner, we'll definitely put him in lockdown. Put him in there for like 5 hours. Attack staff, that's definitely solitary for at least 10 hours. Found weapons, that's all solitary, but weapons, tools, drugs, we'll do lockdown for drugs, because drugs aren't really my biggest concern, but we'll throw them. And tools, we'll definitely put them in solitary for, 2 hours at least. And we'll do high quality and high variety. And the parole release rate. If a prisoner has a reoffending rate less than this value, they will be released at the end of their parole hearing. Let's just put that down to like 25% reoffending rate, because more than likely none of them are going to get released on parole unless they're actually due for release. It would be stupid to have a reoffending rate, and then the reoffenders are the ones that screw us, because then we get thrown in prison because our prisoners are reoffending every time. So screw that. A 25% chance is a lot less of a chance than 50 or so. One prisoner due for release. Dog handlers. It's not on a patrol. We need armed guards. Those aren't going to happen for quite a while. We got remote access now, which is good. So we can actually throw some remote access stuff down, which is definitely something we want to do. Definitely want to do door control. Throw like... There we go. That was weird. Let me do that really quickly. Okay, so let's do 2 door controls, and then we'll have at least one of them working like all the outside doors to try to help alleviate some of the pressure on the guards. We'll do them like visitation and actually getting into the prison and all that fun stuff. Is this cell block done yet? No, not even close. Of course not. Why would it be even remotely close to being done? How about prison? We don't really have that many We have definitely enough cooking stuff for them. Let's just hire 2 more cooks. We're going to need a lot of cooks because of the one kitchen that's going to be servicing all of the canteens. So that's going to be an issue, I have a feeling. We might eventually even probably like build, we'll buy, a plot of land over here and make this like all maximum security, and then we'll change this all over to medium security, and then we'll build another thing that's just minimum security. And I have a plan for this prison. It's just it's gonna take some time, and if we actually get to that point without failing without getting incarcerated into our own prison, then that would be a big help, I guess. I'll just open the door for you guys. Lazy bastards. Okay, prison is going down. That's good. Danger level is medium and decreasing, which is good. What did they just... Oh, they just built that thing. Pause it so we don't actually put all these lights down, because I hate how they install the lights. So we'll do it ourselves. We'll actually have solitary confinement. We might actually be able to get this done this episode too, which would be a huge plus. Solitary confinement doors are ridiculously expensive too. I think they're like $500 a piece. Okay, we'll go back. So now we got all the lights in. We'll probably just run it off of this power grid, because the power grid's right freaking here. So we need beds. Oh, well, actually, we should probably put power in there first. Let's just put power in there first so we don't screw around with that. So we'll just run it off of this guy. Just do it like this. Like that. We'll run it down this length. Run it up. That should be good enough. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Like I said, if these workmen worked any faster, these episodes would go quicker and we'd get a lot more stuff done. But the workmen are just so damn lazy. That's literally what it boils down to, is just the workmen being super lazy. Oh, man. All right. Anything else we could do while I'm thinking about it? No, we're pretty much just waiting for them to get stuff done now. Should probably hook that up with power. But I don't want to hook it up to that grid. The grid's probably going to be maxed out by the time we're done with it. I think I could probably handle it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just wait. It doesn't seem like they need power in there, so I'm not really too worried about it, to be honest. This stuff's almost done. We can actually start laying down some walls, which will be nice. Okay, is everything installed? For the most part, it is. So we'll just start laying down the walls now. We've got 2 more pipes to install. We can get this done first, at least. Clicketing and dragging. Most entertaining freaking Let's Play ever. That should be everything. Spent $10,000 on concrete walls. Still waiting for the guys to install the lights and the utilities in that cell block, which is not good. So let's throw it on the speed 3 and see what gets done besides nothing. Oh, they're actually installing all the power. Awesome. Well, they were. Not really sure what they're doing right now, though. Let's get rid of this planning because it's going to bother me. So let's just go like this, that, get rid of that, get rid of this, and that. Make sure all the planning is out of here. Planning out of there, planning out of there, and out of there. Should be good. So it looks a little bit more professional, I guess. Alright, planning's done. We just need to wait for our workmen to actually install everything, and then we can keep going from there. Oh, I gotta lock this door open. There we go. It's locked open for you guys now, so you can actually do your job. That's probably half the problem, is that I leave this stuff, you know, I don't open it or, you know, do something along those lines. Okay, well, pretty much ran out of stuff to do in this episode for the most part. So we're going to go ahead and call it here, and we'll continue next time. Probably get this cell block done and the solitary confinement done, and then start working towards getting medium security prisoners in here and going from there. So, yeah, we're gonna call it here, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this episode, be sure to drop a like and subscribe and check out my Patreon page, and I will see all of you next time.